Hello, and welcome to the Random Podcast, the podcast where we talk about random and dumb things. I'm Tyson,
And I'm Josiah.
and we do not have Connor with us today.
Kind of ditched us. No, I'm messing with him, y'all. We're over at my house because
My parents are out in town, so I am spending the night at Josiah's house. And we are recording the day before this is supposed to air on Spotify, so that's pleasant.
what does that mean exactly? Wait, we could have gone and got Connor to come over here.
Oh, you're right, because he lives right down the road. Well, anyway. Anyway. Sorry, Connor. Anyway, so this is...
My tummy gets grumbled.
This is the first episode without Connor in it.
That's scary.
I made it 5 episodes and then couldn't make it for episode 6. That's crazy.
Wait, so you were on your own for 5 episodes?
No, it was me and Connor for the first 5, and then for episode 6, it was him and Nathan, but not me.
Dang, why'd he leave you?
Because I wasn't able to make it.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It was unfortunate.
So, you want to do our random death today, right now?
Yeah, let's do a funny death.
Let's go, okay.
And I actually looked it up before we started the episode this time.
Yeah, you always looked it up while we were talking.
I don't know.
There's not enough people here, bro.
So Mary Ellen Rumble, 19th of December, 1905. She was the daughter of a farmer in Watervale near Murrumbara. I kind of picked it because it was a funny sounding name.
Murrumbara?
Murrumbara. In New South Wales, was killed when one of a group of horses attempting to escape from a paddock knocked her down, causing her neck to snap. And so...
Dang, we should do another, let's be honest. Okay, hold up. What is a porador? Oh, wait, I did not say that right.
Paddock?
Yeah, paddock.
Let me think. A paddock happens to be a small field or enclosure where horses are kept or exercised.
The fact that you're like, let me think. Typed it up.
Okay, so a paddock is basically a horse pen, and the horses got out and she broke her neck.
Wow, I most definitely would not want to die like that. How about you?
Have you ever thought about that? Like, how you want to die if you were able to pick?
Yes. You're
just like thinking of the most
jump off a cliff and be on the news a long time, or...
You can kind of survive falling off a cliff. Do you know how you do it?
Shoot, no, I don't want to know how to survive off a cliff. Like, have you ever thought of, have you ever thought, if you were to, experience something so painful, a second, close to death, would you want to survive?
No.
I know, you're just you'd be, in so much pain.
I know.
So I'm like, now, do I want to just, not end my life, but still, not be in pain the rest of my life?
So when you're ever falling off of a height, actually, I got this from I think it was Austin McConnell video. It's how to survive an airplane crash without a parachute.
Oh, I've seen that.
I love Austin McConnell. He's so funny.
I've never heard of it.
You just said you watched it.
Yeah, but, I also have a bad memory if you cannot remember that. You know me.
So anyway, whenever you're deciding to jump out of an airplane without a parachute or jump off a cliff, here's what you do: land on your feet.
Well, yeah,
because it breaks your legs.
Which breaks the break? The fall.
Yeah, and then your legs take all the damage, and then the rest of your body is pretty good. You might be yelling in pain, but that's okay.
Yeah. See, but at that point, can I just not survive? Just thinking about it, you look down, you're like, survive or not survive? Legs broken and feel the pain. Literally, feel your legs snap. Oh, I just can't think about it. What would you do?
I don't know. I've never experienced something so painful. I wonder if, after a couple seconds, if you would kind of get used to just dealing with pain. I don't know.
After a couple seconds?
I don't know. Have you ever
I don't know.
Have you ever hit yourself so hard that it doesn't hurt? Have you ever done that before?
Yes.
I've done that a couple times. You just you're running around. I was at my friend's house and we were running down the stairs and I accidentally hit the wall on my way down and my knee smashed into the wall so hard my knee didn't hurt.
I mean
And the wall
5
got
minutes.
all the damage. There was a tiny little dent there, and we pretended to ignore it and went on our way.
Went on your way. How you said that?
Didn't
No.
tell his parents. That's probably fine. Yeah, it's fine. They moved out anyway.
Who was it?
Gideon from Co-op. I just saw him the other day at his new house in Denton.
He's a little weird.
You're a little weird.
Yeah, I'm more weird than him.
Yeah.
Take it back. I'm weird, just
In your own special way.
yes.
You're special, Josiah.
Thanks. If they could see the face I'm looking at you with.
So me and Connor were talking about this in one of our episodes. I think it was last one. We were like, I was talking to Connor. I was like, I can kind of see where people are listening from. So don't worry, I can't
What?
connect names and places. I don't know who you are, but
No, he's not that kind of guy. He's not going to stalk anyone, I promise.
yeah,
He's
I
a
am-
nice guy. He's
I
a
am
nice
not
guy most of the time.
given enough information to stalk you. But anyway,
You're just telling them how you could possibly stalk him.
and I can't. So don't worry, I can't stalk you guys, but it gives me geographic locations. And
Like the exact location?
well, like for example, you click on all platforms USA, and then it says Nebraska is 92.9%,
Oh, that's crazy.
which means that
Probably people in our school.
the other 7.1% people that listen to the Random podcast are outside of Nebraska.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, do people tell their grandparents about our podcast? So if you are that grandparent or aunt or uncle or whatever,
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And comment below and say if this is actually real. I'm like, what? So only 84% of the people in Nebraska listen from Lincoln.
That's still 84%.
12% of them are from Omaha. And then there's some people from Papillion, Seward, Ashland, and Hickman. And that's as specific as it gets.
Well, okay, so I know some people that go to our school that live in Hickman.
And then for Iowa, we got Des Moines, Ann, Kenny, Inwood, Altoona. Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to the person who provided these microphones.
Yeah. Thanks, Josiah.
You're welcome.
Fun fact, this is the first episode we've had 2 mics recording. It's always been one.
Yeah, that's why y'all can hear us so much better,
I don't know.
I think.
For South Dakota, we have Sioux Falls and Ethan. I didn't even know Ethan was a town. For Kansas, we got Wichita. For Missouri, we got Kansas City.
It's crazy thinking how actually people out of our state is actually listening.
I know. And Colorado, we got Denver. And that's it.
Colorado?
Yeah, people from Colorado are listening from the
What
random.
about California?
No.
Oh.
Just 6 states in the Midwest. Well, technically Missouri is south, I think. Maybe Kansas. But you know, that general area.
That's crazy, actually.
I know. I'm like, is Spotify like not getting their actual location, or are there actually people? So please comment down below. I want to know if this is real.
Please, yes.
Okay.
Should we do another funny death?
No, I think we're good.
Okay, are we done already? I was gonna say no. Keep this going as
Oh,
long as we can.
let's do another funny death.
Let's go!
And
That's
hit-
what I'm talking about.
And his name is Archibald, but he's not an asparagus this time.
Wait, an asparagus? What?
From VeggieTales.
Archibald?
Yeah, Archibald. Okay, do you know the asparagus with the eyeglasses who's always like the narrator or something? You know, he's like always the asparagus from VeggieTales.
Oh, yeah. I actually haven't watched VeggieTales in
His
like 3
name
years.
is Archibald.
What the frick is that? Well, I
Anyway.
should watch my language.
Yeah, Jesus.
Josue. That's my Spanish name, by the way. So if you ever hear Josue, you know why.
My Spanish name is Dante. So what we mean by this is that in Spanish class, our Spanish teacher let us pick Spanish names. And then
Let us, made us.
Yeah, made us. And then now she calls us by our Spanish name, so I'm Dante. So whenever I raise my hand, she's like, Dante, what do you have to say? And so now she's like never gonna remember our actual names.
It's actually kind of funny. It's like,
Yeah, I don't think she like
"Hey."
ever remembers anyone's real names.
I feel like at that point you should just not do Spanish names, because like if you actually are in like public and you're like, hi Josue, and they're like, oh, what the have you ever thought about that? I just thought about that now. It's actually kind of funny.
Like, I don't even think she knows my real name.
Actually.
She would probably just say, hey Dante. And like maybe after a couple seconds, since my mom works there, my mom probably says my name enough.
True.
My mom talks about me a lot.
Dang. You must be popular.
My mom doesn't even tell me what she tells other people.
What? What do you mean? What?
It'll just be like, Lydia will turn around in English class and say, Tyson, your mom told me that you were really grumpy this morning. And I'll be like, oh, thanks. Good to know.
That's actually crazy.
March out of the room. Mom! Because she works at the office. So back to Archibald from 10 minutes ago.
Oh my gosh, Archibald.
On the 4th of March, 1907, this 19-year-old was bathing in the Yarra River.
19-year-old though. That's crazy. Young death.
When a tooth plate fell out and got lodged in his throat, choking him to death. If you're wondering what a tooth plate is,
I was just about to ask that.
It's like a dental implant.
Dang. Hey, I don't mind.
So speaking of Spanish, we're supposed to be doing these Mexicali projects.
Gosh.
All the students are complaining because they're not getting as much information as they want. So like, our Spanish teacher is telling us to do all this stuff, and everyone's like,
okay, so how do we do it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It would just be nice if she told us a little more than what we don't know, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, listen, so she's telling us, so I'm on the budget team.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever, if you ever go to the school and you're buff for it, don't do budget team. It's hard. One thing, she says that we need to fundraise money, but we can't spend any money unless we're going to donate it. Like, let's say we buy resources to, like, do a prize poll or something. Okay? We were going to do that, but she's like, okay, if you're going to spend money, you cannot use that money that you make to pay you back first and then go fundraise. Like, we just have to donate that money.
But anyway, a little less information than what students want, but we've started doing some fundraising things. So, for example, tomorrow, obviously I'm not going to be able to do this, but Rafael and Carlos, those are their Spanish names.
Huh?
They made a deal with Mr. Ailes. People can come to school wearing their pajamas.
That's Monday.
Oh, is that Monday?
Yeah, that's Monday.
Oh, that's Monday. Never mind. Not Friday. But people can come to school wearing pajamas. However, if they do not bring $5, they get a detention. So, like, you have to pay the school $5 to wear pajamas, and then they'll donate that to Mexicali.
We tried to do that for a raffle, okay? A raffle. You know what happened? No one brought their money. No one brought their money. How does that make us feel? Not good. And then we have to sit out from, well, I don't mind, but like, she's like, oh, okay, budget team, we're gonna go talk this out now.
So, I'm in the outreach team.
Oh, yeah. Is that good?
So, what we're supposed to do is write a letter to one of the other teachers.
What?
And so it took us a couple days to figure out what we were writing the letter about, like why we were writing the letter. But eventually we figured out we wanted his blessing.
What?
So we asked for his blessing.
What do you mean blessing?
That's what we said. We're like, I don't know what it means.
I don't know.
I'm a freshman boy. I don't know anything about blessing. Except for when you sneeze, you say bless you. That's it. That's it. That's the only blessing I do.
You do? Oh. Bless you.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Oh. You are always 5 minutes behind, Josiah.
Hey, you want to be like that?
I do want to be like
I'm gonna take a picture of your face. See if it comes up on here with the card.
Yeah, Josiah is currently going through his Pikachu cards right now.
These aren't my Pikachu cards, bro. These are Logan's cards.
That's true. They're Logan's card.
Please leave that in.
I'll leave that in. They're Logan's cards.
Okay, that was so funny.
Yeah, they're Logan's cards. Josiah
Agreed to sell them for him.
Josiah has talked about his Facebook Marketplace business.
A lot. I'm proud of it, okay?
Yeah, he is making some big bucks.
Yeah. Hold up, let's see how much is available right now.
Alright, so back to Mexicali. Our friends did a bake sale, and so they had like cookies and brownies and stuff. So we bought some stuff from their bake sale.
So 140 available now, but I also withdrawed 113 recently.
So how much money have you made, Josiah?
A lot? Probably like 500 maybe.
$500.
Well, I've started out with $55 and pretty much just traded up at that point. So I started out with $55, okay, right? I didn't. So I pretty much like 450.
Okay.
But like I traded up, so I got more money from that. So then I bought more stuff with the money that I got from $55.
So people pay you with cards, or pay you for cards, or give you cards that you pay for, and then you've worked your way up to $500.
It's actually been only a few months, like 2 maybe.
Yeah, because you were talking about that in episode 12. Remember, that's when you were just starting out. When we did that Christmas episode.
Oh yeah,
that's when you were just starting out.
That's crazy.
So, for those of you who don't know what Mexicali is,
it's a place in Mexico.
Yeah, it's a place in Mexico. It's called Mexico. It's called Mexicali because it's in Mexico, right by California. And
is that why it's called that?
Why did you think they put Cali in it? For California.
California.
Yeah, so there's a school down in Mexicali. There's a Christian school that needs, like supplies and stuff. So Mexicali, there's a school there that our school is going to support with the money that we're raising from like bake sales and pay your way to wearing pajamas to school.
Pay the way to wear the pajamas.
Honestly, there's probably some people at our school who would be willing to pay $5 every single day so that they can wear their pajamas to school. Speaking of Mexicali and money,
I'm rich.
W Energy!
Oh!
So, I've learned the link doesn't work in the description below, so I can't say that anymore. However, go to w.gg, not .com, w.gg, and they'll have that weird smiley face logo and a bunch of energy drinks and stuff. Use the code Randum Podcast, just random with a U, no space podcast. And then first form, 1stphorm.com. Use the code random_podcast, and that code will give us money. However, Nathan bought like a lot of money with First Form, all using our code, and he got like 3 cents back.
You did?
Nathan did.
Oh my goodness.
So what that means is that a lot of people need to buy it so that we can buy a mic. Because we're using Josiah's mics right now. Yep. Yeah, go to w.gg and firstform.com and use our code. The information will be in the description below, but not the links because those don't work.
First Form? What's First Form again?
First Form has energy drinks and like clothing and other sports equipment.
Sports equipment?
So they have superfood, men's and women's apparel,
superfood for men's and women's?
accessories, supplements, apps, and energies.
Wait, what do you mean by apps?
Like they have an app. Anyway. Back to the demographics and audience and whatnot for Spotify. Thank you to all those people who I think are listening in other states. Please comment down below if you're actually listening from another state because I want to know if this is real. And you're going to have to use the mobile app, not the web. Yeah, because
people be getting scammed. Actually, I don't know.
The mobile app only allows commenting. Or you could listen on YouTube. You can comment on that. Random Podcast is now on Amazon Music.
Amazon Music?
Mm-hmm.
Dang. And YouTube?
And YouTube and Spotify. Basically all the free stuff.
All the free stuff.
Yeah. We're not going on to Apple Music until you guys start using our First Form code and we're able to afford it. But this demographic stuff is really interesting because I think it changed a little bit. And this surprised me. Who do you think is the majority of people who listen to our podcast, Josiah?
People at school? What do you mean?
Like gender.
Guys?
No. 73.5% of our listeners are female.
Hi, ladies. No, I'm joking.
Only 26.5 are male.
He's stalking you guys.
I'm not stalking.
I'm joking.
Oh, you know what else is interesting?
Me.
The age stuff. So obviously 0 to 17 is 72.1% of our listeners.
Well, yeah.
Which is like teenagers. So again, goes up and down. And then there's like a little burst. 10.3% is 45 to 59.
Dang. So we
it's-
getting nice people in here. We're getting the family members.
Yeah, so this is probably kids that go to our school tell their family members to listen to our podcast.
That's concerning.
Again, if you're one of those people, please comment below any way you can find Spotify mobile app, YouTube, Amazon. Well, anyway, thank you guys for listening to this episode. I know it's been a long and bumpy ride without Connor since he's kind of the life of the party. No offense, Josiah.
Offense taken.
Well, this is Tyson and Josiah signing out.